Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, how are you? How has your week been? So don't mind the fresh out the shower look, but I really wanted to start working on what I'm going to be doing in this video, and so I figured I needed to intro it before I actually start doing that. As I've mentioned in previous videos, going into 2024, I'm a bit apprehensive, a bit nervous because my life is going to be going through a lot of changes. First off, I'm going to be graduating from college, which is actually crazy. So that means I'm going to be moving to a new city completely by myself and getting first like real full-time job and managing my own finances completely on my own for the first time, and just a lot happening this year. So I wanted to do something a little bit different in terms of my goals for this year, because typically what I do is I just make some super ambiguous goals and they stay in like a Google Doc and I don't really look at them. I don't really interact with them much, except for like in the fall to like see where I'm at, which is completely far off of where I wanted to be, like for when I was setting those goals. So I wanted to do something different this year. I decided I wanted to make a vision board for things that I want to accomplish, what I want my life to look like at the end of 2024, and have that like as my iPad background and my laptop background, so that I'm looking at it like every day. So I decided I wanted to bring you guys along with me in making that vision board. So I have already started scrolling through Pinterest and finding like pictures, super aesthetic pictures that I want to use for my vision board. But before I feel like I can really do that, I need to like sit down and like make some goals. So let's go get started on that. Hello, excuse the very loud fan in the background. But it's a couple days later and I'm finally getting around to working on my vision board stuff. So I've been on Pinterest, like pinning photos and stuff that I think would be good to use on my vision board. So I kind of have an idea of a lot of the goals that I want to set for the new year. So I'm going to take this time right now to write them out and give like specific time frames and quantifiables and stuff. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I am going to get working on my vision board. So yeah, let's do it. So last night I finished working on my vision board for 2024 and I am very happy with how it turned out. So now it is time for me to talk you guys through what I have got on my vision board and what I'm hoping to accomplish. So let us start screen recording. Okay, so here it is. We've got quite a lot happening here. So let's just start in one corner and go down, because there's not really any rhyme or reason to the order that these pictures are on the board. So first off, in this corner, we've got a vlogging camera, because one goal that I have for this year is I want to be able to invest in a nicer camera for like Bookstagram and vlogging and filming my videos and stuff. Then the next one, it's not necessarily much of a goal, but I am going to be going on 3 cruises this year, and so reading a book on a boat is kind of going to be my aesthetic for the year, so I have that on here. Then the next one we have is I want to learn to crochet. I've wanted to learn to crochet for like 2 years now and haven't. At one point I did buy the stuff necessary to like learn how to crochet, but somehow it got misplaced and I cannot find it for the life of me. So I would really love to learn how to crochet. Then I have this girl taking a mirror selfie in a nice outfit. So one of the things I'm going to be doing this year is starting a job. So I would love to curate my work wardrobe a little bit more and dress more of how I would ideally love to be dressed. Then we have this picture of a town in Greece. I don't remember which one it is. It's either Santorini or Mykonos, and I have that on there just to remind me because that's one of the places I'm going on a cruise this year. So that's just a little reminder. Then of course I have a huge stack of books. My goal for 2024 is to read 50 books. So this one, I'm a little bit embarrassed to even explain what it is and why it's even on here, but I am 22 years old and I have never been on a date. So I decided that I wanted to make it a goal to go on at least one date this year. I would say out of all of the things that I put on this vision board, that one is probably that one seems to me like the most unattainable one. And that's why that's there. I mean, you can't really tell right now, but I do have naturally very curly hair and I want to work and be able to train my hair to be curlier and look nicer, but I also am working on growing out my hair. This last one on this row is just as simply, it's like I'm graduating from college this year. It seems like this vision board is a culmination of like goals that I want to accomplish in the year, and then also just like a reminder of some of the things that I'm getting to accomplish this year and getting to do. So this next one is just like I want to spend more intentional time with friends that I already have. I've only got like 5 more months of living really close to all of my best friends, and so I just want to really take advantage of that time and really just be able to invest in those relationships that I've made throughout college. Now this one is interesting. Currently my profile picture, I think on all of my social medias, is a photo I took 3 years ago, because I quite often find that I never take like cute, nice photos of myself. I don't have any like cute photos of myself. And so something I want to do more in 2024 is have like cute photos that I could use to like change up my profile picture. Then we have this one. Now, something that I have always kind of dabbled in writing, but I would really like to in 2024 really like expand on that hobby. And something that I'm wanting to do is like create like a 2024 writing challenge where like I take a month and I write like a little bit every day. And so I'm hoping to turn that into a video. But yeah, so that is one of the goals, is to write more in 2024. And then I want to, obviously, this is kind of something I feel like is on everybody's like 2024 goals, but it's like stick to a healthier meal plan, which I feel like I eat pretty healthy already anyways. I feel like you can always do more on that front, you know? Then it's this one. I am gonna be moving. Don't know where, but it is inevitable, you know, with like graduating from college. Like I currently don't have plans to move back home just because like my whole life is in Texas and my parents live in Arizona. And so that kind of has never really been home for me. So I'd really love to stay in Texas. Like my preference, my idea is to stay in Texas. Who knows if that's actually what is in God's plan and what's actually gonna happen, but that is my idea, my plan. I'd love to go to at least one concert this year. I love live music, but I've never, like I haven't really gone to that many things. I've only gone to like 4 or 5 concerts, which I feel like is not that many, and so I'd really like to go to more live music events. So I'd like to go to at least one in 2024. And then, you know, I'm going to be getting a job, my first like full-time job. So I would like to have a sum of money saved up by the end of 2024, you know, just to kind of like get a start on savings and like having an emergency fund and stuff like that. Then I would obviously love to have a more established morning routine. I feel like this is something I've tried and done. I've tried many times and it's never like actually stuck. So we're gonna try it again and see what happens this time. Then you can't really tell in this photo, but it's supposed to be like an aesthetic photo of like a TikTok profile. I'd love to hit like 2,000 followers on TikTok this year, which is gonna be hard work, but I feel like I can do it. So have that on here. Drink more water. You know, self-explanatory that one is. Then this photo is to both symbolize like the trips I'm taking out of the country this year, but also I want to have like one trip planned by the end of the year. One that like I'm paying for, one that I'm taking like with money that I've made from my own job, and like a trip that I have planned in its entirety, like kind of deal. I feel like that's just a milestone that I want to reach by the end of the year. And this one I have in here because I want to make 3 new friends by the end of the year, which I feel like is totally doable since I am going to be having so many changes in my life. And then I would really like to make all A's in my classes this last semester, which I was able to accomplish in the fall semester. So I feel like I'd like to keep that momentum going. Okay, now on to the last row. This one you can kind of see it's kind of blocked, but so I'm going to be moving and I really want to work on in the latter half of this year, like creating a living space that I truly love and that it feels really homey to me, because I feel like my style has changed so much in the last couple years that like the way that my room looks now doesn't really embody like what I would like my space to look like. So I really want to be able to work on that in the latter half of this year. And this one is to signify I shared it in my Spend Christmas With Me vlog, that I got a devotional book in my stocking this year, and it's a 100-day devotional. I'd really like to like complete that in the 100 days, like starting January 1st, like complete it in 100 days, just to have a more established quiet time and like spending time with the Lord and that kind of stuff. Then of course, you know, I want to be working on YouTube, and I think my current goal is like 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which considering the fact that right now I have 71, it's gonna be hard work, but we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. Then we have this one here, which is just like, I am going to be starting a job. You know, I need to find a job. First and foremost, in order to be able to start a job, I have to find one. I want to get outside more. You know, as a college student, I spend pretty much all of my time either in the business school or at my house, all of which is indoors. So the only time I ever really see the sun is through a window. So I want to work on like getting outside and getting more fresh air. Something I've wanted to do the past couple years, but just like haven't ever like really done it, just because I kind of like forgot about it and it seems like such a daunting thing. But I want to start investing in the stock market. It's something my dad, my aunt, my grandpa all do, and to me it just sounds like a good idea to like grow my investments, you know, especially like now when like I'm just starting like my job and like saving and stuff. It's something I want to do. So I just want to start small and do like a couple little things, but I definitely want to do more research on it. So as I've said many times, I'm going to be starting a new job, moving, getting into a new city, and I really want to, by the end of the year, have like a solid standing in a community in a church near me. I want to find like either a new life group or a new Bible study to be a part of and really just like be involved in a new church by the end of the year, because I feel like it would be so easy to like let that slip away like with all these changes going on. But I want to make that a very high priority of when I move. This is something I really want to focus on. And then the last one, isn't getting in shape always people's goals for the new year? yes, so I was in a beginning weight training class in the fall semester. I am not taking said class again, but I want to continue building on that habit of being in the gym and lifting weights and stuff because it makes me feel strong, you know? So I want to be like in the gym like 3 times a week is like my goal. That is my 2024 vision board. I'm very happy with how it looks, and it is already my iPad background. I'm gonna put it as like my phone background and on my laptop. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming along on this journey of creating my first vision board, and I hope to be able to like revisit this video at the end of 2024 and see like where I've come on those goals and those accomplishments. So yeah, put down in the comments below like your #1 goal that you have for 2024, because I want to know like what kind of goals that you guys are setting for yourselves. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling up to it. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time in 2024. Bye.